morning, everyone. Today we are going to be reading some stories about dessert. I don't know why, but I am in a mood for cookies and chocolate cake, so we are going to be reading some stories about cookies and cake. Our first book today is called The Cookie Fiasco. I want to read this funny book. Me too. But how can the two of us read this one book? We can read it together. That is one great idea. The Cookie Fiasco. Hey guys, cookie time! Uh-oh. Hold on. There are 3 cookies, but 4 of us. Someone will not get a cookie. Sniff, 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 sniff. That is not fair. We need equal cookies for all. I have an idea. Maybe you two can share 1 cookie. What? We do not share cookies. We do not share a lot of things. I'm wearing her socks. I heard crocodiles don't like cookies. Maybe you shouldn't get a cookie. Huh? I eat cookies. I love cookies. I could eat a whole plate right now. Snap. Or we can share by our size. That's a great idea. Wait, you're huge. You would get all the cookies. Oh, really? Hee hee. Snap. Did you hear something? Hippo, what are you doing? I break things when I'm nervous. Snap. Snap. Stop that! Sorry. You're making things worse. Show us the cookies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We snapped them all in half. Now there are 6 cookie pieces, but only 4 of us. This is not good. This is not fair. This is not equal. My nerves. Snap. Rumble, rumble. We have to solve this problem fast. Our friendship depends on it. We need equal cookies for all. Snap, rumble. Oh no. Ah! Stop! They will be crumble soon. The pieces are getting smaller. We will have to eat cookie crumbles. This is a flop, a mess, a disaster. This is a fiasco. Snap, 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 snap. Ah, sorry, I cannot stop. This is what he does. He broke all the pieces again. Why is he still holding the cookies? I'm too afraid to count. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now there are 12 cookie pieces, but still only 4 of us. Get these cookies away from me, please! Oh boy. Guys, take 1 at a time. I have 3 pieces. Me too. Me too. 1, 2, 3. Me too. We did it. Equal cookies for all. Jump, 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 jump. Hey guys, milk time. I have 3 glasses. Uh-oh. There's 4 of them. That was a fun book, but now I'm hungry for a cookie. Now I'm thirsty for milk. This book makes me hungry and thirsty. Good books make me feel big things. The end. Alright, so we're going to read another book by the same author. That was Mo Williams, and this one's also from Mo Williams. The Duckling Gets a Cookie. Hello, may I have a cookie, please? Oh, thanks. Floppity flip flop. That was very nice of you. Oh, look at all these nuts. Hey, how'd you get that cookie? I asked for it. You asked for it. Politely. Say, does that cookie have nuts? Yes. So you got a cookie with nuts just by asking. Politely. I ask for things all the time. I ask to drive the bus. I ask for a hot dog parties. Do I ask for candy? I do. It doesn't have to be a big bus, you know. I'll ask for French fry robot every now and then. I've asked for a walrus. Right now I'm asking why? Why? Oh, there's more. Sometimes I ask for a hug, or I'll ask for one more story. I can't count the times I've asked for my own personal iceberg. I ask to stay up late. Oh yeah, I'm the askiest pigeon in town. But do I get what I ask for? No! It's not fair. Ducklings get everything. Pigeons like cookies too, especially with nuts. Why did you get that cookie? So I could give it to you. And another thing. How about what? You're giving me that cookie? With the nuts. That's so nice. Thank you very much. Chomp. This is one cool duckling. Chomp. Yes, sir. Bye. May I have another cookie, please? But this time, no nuts. That end. All right, our next story is If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. If you give a mouse a cookie, he's going to ask for a glass of milk. When you give him the milk, he'll probably ask you for a straw. When he's finished, he'll ask for a napkin. Then he'll want to look in the mirror to make sure he doesn't have a milk mustache. When he looks in the mirror, he might notice his hair needs a trim, so he'll probably ask for a pair of nail scissors. When he's finished giving himself a trim, he'll want a broom to sweep it up. He'll start sweeping. He might get carried away and sweep every room in the house. He may even wash the floors as well. When he's done, he'll probably want to take a nap. You'll have to fix up a little box for him with a blanket and a pillow. He'll crawl in, make himself comfortable, and fluff the pillow a few times. He'll probably ask you to read him a story. So you'll read to him from one of your books, and he'll ask to see the pictures. When he looks at the pictures, he'll get so excited he'll want to draw one of his own. He'll ask for paper and crayons. He'll draw a picture. When the picture is finished, he'll want to sign his name with a pen. Then he'll want to hang his picture on your refrigerator, which means he'll need Scotch tape. He'll hang up his drawing and stand back to look at it. Looking at the refrigerator will remind him that he's thirsty. So he'll ask for a glass of milk. And chances are, if he asks for a glass of milk, he's going to want a cookie to go with it. The end. All right, we are leaving the cookies behind, and we are going to the chocolate cake. Betty Bunny loves chocolate cake. Betty Bunny was a handful. She knew this because her mother always said, "Betty Bunny, you are a handful." And her father always said, "Your mother sure is right about that." Betty Bunny knew that her mother and father loved her, so being a handful must be very, very good. One day, after a healthy dinner of carrots, potatoes, and peas, Mother said, "Who wants dessert? I have chocolate cake." Betty Bunny, who is not very good at trying new things, announced, "I hate chocolate cake. Chocolate cake is yucky." "What's chocolate cake?" So her mother gave her a piece, and Betty Bunny tried it. It was the yummiest thing she'd ever put in her mouth. "When I grow up, I'm going to marry chocolate cake," said Betty Bunny. "You can't marry a dessert," said her brother Henry. "You could marry a baker who makes chocolate cake," added her sister Kate. "Or you could just buy your cake at the store, and then you don't have to marry anyone," said her older brother Bill. Betty Bunny thought about this for a while. "No," she finally said, "I'm going to marry chocolate cake." "Whatever," said Bill, "but you're going to have a really weird-looking kids." That night, Betty Bunny's mother kissed her and tucked her in. "Good night, Betty Bunny. I love you," she said. Betty Bunny looked up into her mother's eyes and said, "Good night, Mommy. I love chocolate cake." The next day at school, Betty Bunny's teacher said, "Good morning, Betty Bunny. How are you?" Betty Bunny said, "I'm a handful, and I love chocolate cake." Her teacher said, "A is for apple, B is for ball, C is for cat." Betty Bunny said, "A is for chocolate cake, B is for chocolate cake, C is for chocolate cake." During playground time, Betty Bunny tried to make chocolate cake by mixing water and dirt. It looked a little like chocolate cake, but it didn't taste very much like chocolate cake. Betty Bunny started to cry. "I want chocolate cake," she said. Her teacher told her that they had no chocolate cake at school. Betty Bunny said, "I hate school. School is yucky." After school, her mother drove her home. "How was your day?" she asked. "I ate mud," Betty Bunny answered unhappily. "I want chocolate cake." Sometimes, her mother explained, you can't have what you want right away, so you need to wait. That's called having patience. "I don't want to have patience," Betty Bunny protested. "I want to have chocolate cake." That night at dinner, her mother told Betty Bunny she could not have dessert until she had ate a healthy dinner. Usually Betty Bunny liked healthy food. Not tonight. Tonight, all she wanted was chocolate cake. Her father told her, "Don't come to me hoping to get a different answer." Henry said, "If you were smart, you'd eat some peas." Kate said, "You should try some carrots. They make cake out of them too, you know." Bill said, "Why don't you have some chocolate cake? That's what you really want." Oh, no, wait, you can't. Ha ha ha. Betty Bunny picked up some peas. She threw them at Henry. She threw carrots at Kate. And worst of all, she threw mashed potatoes at Bill. They stuck to his forehead. Everyone was shocked. Even Betty Bunny was shocked. She hadn't really meant to do something so awful. Mother was not happy that Bill had teased his sister. She was even less happy with Betty Bunny. She told Betty Bunny, "Go straight to bed. There will be no chocolate cake tonight." Betty Bunny screamed, "That family's yucky." Then she remembered she was hungry, so she crammed her mouth full of peas, carrots, and mashed potatoes and ran off to bed. When her mother came into her room to kiss her goodnight, she told Betty Bunny, "Sweetheart, you know that I still love you." "Mommy," Betty Bunny said, "you know I still love chocolate cake." Just thinking about the cake she was not eating made her cry. Then it made her scream. Then it made her kick the wall, which hurt her foot, which made her cry all over again. "Betty Bunny," her mother said as she rubbed the little bunny's foot, "I'm going to put a piece of chocolate cake on a plate in the refrigerator. It'll be your piece of cake. You can eat it tomorrow after a healthy dinner. Maybe if you know it's there waiting for you, it'll be easier to be patient." Betty Bunny stopped crying. She liked this idea, so she wanted to say something especially nice to her mother. "Mommy," she said, "you are a handful." The next morning, Betty Bunny wanted to say goodbye to her chocolate cake before she left for school. She opened the refrigerator and saw her piece of cake sitting on its plate. It looked so lonely. Betty Bunny knew that the cake would miss her all day while she was at school. So she picked it up and put it in her pocket. At school, her teacher said, "Betty Bunny, you seem very happy today." Betty Bunny just giggled. There was chocolate cake in her pocket, and no one knew it but her. As Betty Bunny finished munching her last carrot at dinner that night, her mother smiled. "Betty Bunny," she said, "you were patient and waited all day for your cake. You ate a good dinner. I'm very proud of you. Would you like your cake now?" Betty Bunny reached into her pocket. Her cake was gone. Instead of cake, her pocket was filled with a brown, goopy mess. "My cake!" Ew. Henry said, "I can't believe you put your cake in your pocket." Kate said, "Betty Bunny, food doesn't go in your pocket." Bill said, "I guess you can't marry that piece of cake." Her mother got her a new piece of cake, and she explained that putting cake in your pocket is really not the same as being patient. Betty Bunny finally understood. She promised from now on she would be patient. And so the next morning, when Betty Bunny opened the refrigerator to say goodbye to her new piece of cake, she remembered that she couldn't put it in her pocket. And that's why she stuffed it very carefully into her sock. I hope you guys enjoyed some stories about some sugary treats, and we will have another story time next week on Friday. Look forward to seeing you guys all. We are going to be opening February 1st. So, see you soon.